Important readiness info for the ICD-10 implementation. The big changeover is here. Will you be prepared? The day is fast approaching when medical providers of all stripes must be ready for full ICD-10 implementation or pay a stiff price in the form of harsh financial penalties. The cost burden of ICD-10, estimated somewhere between $50,000 and $8 million depending upon size of practice, will undoubtedly place considerable financial strain on even the most successful of medical providers. Concerns include significant disruption in normal day-to-day operations, such as payment problems and productivity losses, as well as the costs associated with computer upgrades, new software, and necessary training, all of which are expected to be extensive. Many experts in the field foresee problems for medical practices of all sizes in fronting the high costs of the ICD-10 conversion. It is believed that a high percentage of medical providers will have no choice but to turn to banks or other lenders in order to have the capital to cope with the fast-approaching ICD-10 implementation deadline, which is currently set for October 1st, 2014. Many in the industry consider ICD-10 to be nothing more than an unfair mandate from the government and the WHO, World Health Organization, which created it. Quote, "The markedly higher implementation costs for ICD-10 place a crushing burden on physicians, straining vital resources needed to invest in new healthcare delivery models and well-developed technology that promotes care coordination with real value to patients," end quote, said AMA President Dr. Artis Hovensaid. Fair or not, ICD-10 is, by all appearances, finally going to happen. Hovensaid further went on to say, quote, "Continuing to compel physicians to adopt this new coding structure threatens to disrupt innovations by diverting resources away from areas that are expected to help lower costs and improve the quality of care," unquote. Despite criticism such as that of the AMA and strong resistance overall, proponents of ICD-10 argue that its many benefits outweigh its significant new costs. The far greater specificity and detail in coding of ICD-10 gives providers much more flexibility and accuracy in reporting diagnoses, treatment, and outcomes. This should in turn dramatically improve claims processing efficiency and significantly reduce overall medical and healthcare costs. Still, experts expect significant financial burden associated with ICD-10 implementation. Quote, "The transition to ICD-10 represents one of the largest technical, operational, and business implementations in the healthcare industry in the past several decades," unquote, said AMA CEO and Executive VP James Madera. Despite the cost, ICD-10 is, quote, "not expected to improve the care physicians provide their patients and, in fact, could disrupt efforts to transition to new delivery models," unquote. Many experts believe that ICD-10 places undue burdens on medical providers and point to the European experience, where supposed savings have not materialized, with alarm. Others believe the U.S. should go to ICD-11, which could actually deliver on the promise of ICD-10. At the end of the day, only full ICD-10 implementation will tell the tale. The immediate and real concern is whether individual providers will be ready on October 1st, 2014. If having operating capital to meet the costly ICD-10 implementation requirements, or for any other reason, is on your mind, we can help with our painless loan process. 5-minute application with no credit check. Funding to $1 million plus. Approvals in as little as 48 hours. Fair loan rates and no gotchas. We say yes when banks say no. Click the link or visit our site to get your ICD-10 implementation funds fast. We're SunwiseLenders.com. Thanks for watching.